Hi everyone, if you would like to reinvent yourself and change your career or work, then this video is for you. In this video, I will share some tips to reinvent yourself, from engineer in India to teaching yoga full-time to being a digital marketer in Germany and teaching yoga and doing YouTube part-time. How did I do it all? Find out in this video. I will share some practical tips and tools that have helped me completely turn around my career and my personal life and has helped me to reinvent myself. But before we begin, if you're new to this channel, then my name is Chinmay. I'm a digital marketer and yoga teacher based in Germany. In this channel, we explore practices, tools, and strategies to help us live happier, healthier, and more mindful life. Just 2 years ago, I was struggling with my career. I'd finished masters in a field that was very niche, very academic, and had very challenging job prospects. I was seriously considering leaving it all behind and teaching yoga full-time in Germany. I had done this before in India. The only problem was that as much as I loved yoga, it wasn't enough to sustain me financially, and I was not fluent in German. I was also interested in marketing and had some practical experience. But here's the catch, I didn't have any educational background in it. I had some hands-on experience and worked as a freelancer. The question was it enough to turn around my career? My fitness and health also took a downturn as I was feeling so low. Fast forward to today, I have a marketing job in my dream company. I teach yoga part-time and make YouTube part-time, and I'm very satisfied with my health and fitness routine. So how did I turn it all around? The first tool that I want to share is learn how to spring back from rejections. Did you know that Albert Einstein, the Nobel Prize winning physicist, faced so many rejections early in his academic career? He struggled to find a teaching position and was even rejected by the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. But he went on to revolutionize the field of physics with his groundbreaking theories, as we all know. J.K. Rowling, author of Harry Potter, was turned down by 12 publishers before finding success in publishing Harry Potter. So what's your reaction to rejection? Most of the times, our inner critic starts to demotivate us. We tend to take rejections personally, and it is our inner critique that really destroys our self-worth. You need to realize one thing. It is not you that is rejected. Maybe it's your CV that is rejected, or maybe it is your idea that is rejected. It is not you that is rejected. Rejections are part of life. We cannot control them beyond a certain extent, right? After facing rejections, see if you can reframe the situation. Are there any learnings that maybe you gained from this experience? As APJ Abdul Kalam, former president and scientist of India, says, don't read success stories, you will only get a message. Read failure stories and you will get some ideas for success. What personally helped me was really learning the art of detachment, or in yoga we call it pratyahar. We can also train ourselves to respond to a situation. So we cannot control things around us. There are so many uncertainties in life. But what you can control is how you respond to a particular situation. And you can train that with your yoga practice. When you're holding an asana, a challenging pose for a long time, you can train how you react to it, how your mind reacts to it. So instead of crunching your face, you can focus on your breathing and try to keep your face relaxed. So similarly, in life situation, you can control how you respond to a particular situation. This brings us to Viktor Frankl's story. During World War II, Frankl, a psychiatrist in concentration camp, realized he still had control over his responses despite the tough external conditions. Rather than giving up, he proactively envisioned a better future. And this mindset not only helped him survive the camp, but fueled his later career as an educator. Victor says, between a stimulus and your response, there's a space. And it is in that space that we have the power to choose our response. Karma yogis have also taught us to get detached from the consequences of our action. So you can do your best and leave the rest to the universe. So learn how to get detached from rejections in a healthy way. Number 2, spend some time in reflecting. Focus on you, focus on what is your purpose and what is the kind of change that you would like to bring about in your life. I would even argue that this is the most important step in reinventing yourself, knowing yourself. What is your purpose? What is it that you really want? Reflect on your purpose in this life. What is the kind of mark that you want to leave behind on earth? Remember, those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how. Start with identifying your favorite fields, subjects, or interest. Reflect on your purpose. Ask yourself, what is it that you like to read? What are the different contents that you really like to enjoy watching? Maybe there's some task. When you're doing that task, you get so engrossed that you forget everything and you enjoy doing it a lot. What are some favorite hobbies that you'd like to explore? What gets you into that state of flow? For me, it is when I'm running in nature or dancing in flow or doing yoga. You have to find out what is it for you. What kind of people would you like to surround yourself with when you work? What kind of work would you like to do? Is it full-time or is it part-time? Would you like to start a business or would you like to work in a certain company? If you find this overwhelming, you can also start by thinking about future work in terms of tasks and projects, right? So what kind of tasks excite you? Third, find out what's your brand and what's your unfair advantage. Have you heard of the term personal branding? So it is the brand that is you. You should view yourself as a brand, right? So to stand out in this competitive environment. So Tom Peter in an article highlights this shift towards a free agent economy. This is where people need to actively manage their brands to succeed. You can challenge the traditional career ladder with a more dynamic approach to career. In this concept, you can reinvent yourself regularly based on your evolving goals and interests. But first, find out what's this brand called you. What do people think about you? What do people think you're good at? Ask your friends and family. You can also slip these questions to your co-workers over a cup of coffee. How would you describe me in 3 words? What do you think my blind spots are? What do you think I'm good at? You can examine your online presence. In the book, The Unfair Advantage, absolutely amazing book, by the way, I highly recommend you to read. The author asks us to reflect on our unfair advantage. Hard work and a stronger work ethic alone may not guarantee success. It depends on many factors. So it's your location, where you are, what are your unique skills and unique advantages. And everyone has a form of advantage, whether it's wealth, talent, or a specific skill. So what's your unfair advantage? What is that one skill or one advantage that you have that nobody else has? To give an example, so I am a yoga teacher, and the fact that I'm born in India and I learned Sanskrit puts me at an unfair advantage as compared to somebody who might be born in Germany and has not studied Sanskrit. Identify your unfair advantage. Is it creative thinking, negotiation skills, public skills, or being fluent in multiple languages? Or it can also be having money. So take charge of your brand and be intentional about actively shaping your brand. Fourth, assess the gaps and your transferable skills. Now, what do I mean by gaps? This means what are the skills that you need to go from where you are right now to where you want to be. So I wanted to work in digital marketing while doing yoga part-time. So what I did was I went to Udacity. It's a professional platform for doing professional courses. For that, I did a professional digital marketing course in Udacity and crash course in online marketing at my university. Many universities are offering part-time mini MBAs or also professional courses. You can check Udacity. I recommend this platform as they have many professional courses to build practical skills, and you get to work on real projects. You can use a fishernet's diagram. I've taken it from this book. Again, highly recommend this book if you want to reinvent yourself in professional life. So in this, you'll draw 4 quadrants and note down, what do I know from previous job? What skills or knowledge do I pick up from outside of work? What fields, careers, or industries are interesting to me? And in the last one, you would put any hunches, bright ideas, or tasks that come easily to you as compared to others. These are the things that you're naturally good at. Then think about what are the people, idea, or technical skills that are easily transferable to the field that you want to work in. Note down your people skills, your skills with data or ideas, and your technical skills. So in my case, I worked as an intern in data analytics team and I wanted to work in marketing. So I could transfer my skills in data analytics into marketing analytics. Have a solid morning routine and take good care of your body, mind, and emotions. Author of the book, The Morning Miracle, realized that the key for having fulfilled and successful lives is to work on improving ourselves every single day. Regardless of what it is that you face in your life, keep your morning routine as a constant in your life. This can help you to feel fulfilled, even when you are in the middle of a storm. So there are 6 steps that you can take every morning to feel fulfilled. These are the 6 steps. The idea is to dedicate a few minutes of your day every day to these 6 activities. You can remember it by acronym SAVERS. S stands for silence. So begin your morning with few moments of purposeful silence. This allows you to quiet your mind, focus on your breath, and create a sense of calm and mindfulness. A stands for affirmations. So affirmations are positive sentences that reflect your goals, your aspirations, the person that you want to become. Repeat these affirmations aloud to set a positive tone for your day. V stands for visualization. So visualize your goal and your success. Picture yourself achieving what you desire in vivid detail. So visualization helps create a positive and focused mindset. E stands for exercise. So engage in some sort of physical activity, whether it's yoga or whether you like running, any kind of physical activity to get your body moving and to help maintain your energy levels. I would suggest to pick something that suits your fitness level and that you enjoy doing the most so you can stick to it easily. R stands for reading. So read something inspirational or educational in the morning. This could be a self-help book, motivational book, or any material that contributes to your personal growth. And lastly, S stands for scribbling or journaling. Write down your thoughts, your feelings, or anything that comes to your mind in a journal. Journaling provides an opportunity for self-reflection, and that will help you to gain clarity about your priorities and aspirations. Doing these 6 activities every single day can really enhance your personal development, your self-growth, as well as your productivity. Speaking of productivity, if you would like to work on your productivity mindfully, then I also have few tips for it in a video. I will share that video in the description below. Then, test the waters and have some constancies. So when you're contemplating a big change, it is natural to have a few uncertainties. And that's where testing the water comes in. Instead of making a full leap, consider taking similar steps to gain practical experience in your desired field or industry. Is it professional courses, maybe workshops, or industry-specific projects? These can provide you with hands-on experience. This not only helps you to confirm your interest, but it will also allow you to showcase your skills to potential employers or clients. You can also use a more feasible path to transfer your previous experiences or skills into a new job. Let us take an example from the book, What Color is Your Parachute? Okay, so let's say you work as an accountant in television and you want to work as a reporter in medical. Now, the direct jump might be tough, but you can work as an accountant in medicine as a stepping stone and then switch to reporter in medicine. Or you can work as a reporter in television and then switch to reporter in medicine. Do you see the difference? By doing the career change in 2 steps, each time you make a move, you can claim that you have prior experience. When you are in process of reinventing yourself, it's very easy to get excited with endless possibilities. But make sure you have some constancy in your life so you have a firm place to stand. Constancy doesn't mean resisting change. It means preserving certain elements that ground you. This could be a daily routine, just what we discussed above, or set of core principles, set of core values, or it could be a supportive relationship. So find out what's that constancy that will keep you grounded in the whole process. Lastly, create your narrative, reach out, and don't be afraid to show your work. You do not have to wait around for that perfect job and that perfect opportunity to come around. You can actively reach out to your network. I remember when I wanted to change my career, I made a list of top 20 companies that I wanted to work for. I signed up to their newsletter and connected to the employees from the company on LinkedIn. I read the company blogs on LinkedIn, and I also followed their financial quarterly performance. Actively reach out to people in your network. Maybe there's someone from your school who works in the company. Maybe your ex-colleagues know someone who works in the company. And through that contact, find out if they know somebody who works in the department that you want to work in. Please don't be afraid to reach out. It's a number game. Not everybody will come back with a positive response, but you have to keep doing it. You have to keep reaching out. Out of 100 people that you reach out to, maybe 5 of them will come back to you. Find a mentor or inspirational figure and talk to them. Understand what was their journey. Show your interest in the field to them. Learn to leverage your network instead of wasting time networking in the traditional sense. You can create a narrative based on your previous experiences and what is it that you want to achieve now. Create a nice story. People like to hear stories. And again, don't be afraid to speak about your story and share your story with your network. If you will not do it, who will do it? You are responsible for your brand. And people like to hear these stories of transformation. So get out there and share your story with the world. There you go. So here were a few tips to reinvent yourself. And if I missed out on any tips you would like to share with the community, please comment below. Namaste dear friends, take good care of yourself and I'll see you in the next video.